Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abdul. Today we're diving into a conversation that resurfaces time and time again. Are white people guests in hip-hop? I will be attempting to break down the culture with nuance. This isn't about gatekeeping for the sake of exclusion, but about honoring the roots of an art form that means so much to so many like myself. Let's get into it. Hip-hop was born in the South Bronx in the 1970s, a product of Black and Caribbean American communities who used music, dance, and poetry to tell their stories. It was more than just entertainment, it was a form of survival, a way to make sense of a world that often dismissed or silenced them. From the beginning, hip-hop was a response to systemic oppression, economic hardship, and the need for an outlet that wasn't provided by mainstream media. It was Black America's unfiltered voice, a way to document the struggle that no one else wanted to acknowledge. If history has taught us anything, it's that Black art has always been vulnerable to exploitation.
You ain't nothing but a hound. Been snooping. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're crying all the time.
Jazz, rock and roll, R&B, Black musicians pioneered these genres, only for them to be commercialized and dominated by white artists who often received the credit and the financial rewards. Hip-hop's forefathers were keenly aware of this pattern and were determined not to let history repeat itself. Artists like Chuck D, KRS-One, and later Kendrick Lamar have all spoken on the importance of keeping hip-hop rooted in its original purpose. And that's not to say white rappers can't exist in the space. Many have, and some have done it well. But there's a reason Eminem, despite his undeniable talent, will never be considered the greatest. The culture acknowledges skill, but it also respects origins. Hip-hop is more than just music. It's social journalism. MCs reported on the realities of their communities when mainstream media ignored them. NWA talked about police brutality before it was a national conversation. Tupac once said, "White people will start caring about the killings in our communities when their white kids start loving our music." Hip-hop forced America to listen.
Because if you really look at this situation, it is not I who's being pimped. When you look at them white kids with Raiders hats on, it's the white folks getting pimped. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm making their future. I'm writing down their curriculum. Right now, what I write in my album today, when it comes out in 2 months, that's what white kids is doing. So who really is getting pimped? What I'm writing in my raps is what them white kids is gonna be saying to their mamas and daddies when they come home. Who is getting pimped?
But what does hip-hop offer a white artist? The genre was born as a counter-narrative to oppression. So if a white rapper enters the space without an understanding or appreciation of that history, what exactly are they contributing? Using hip-hop to further already dominant political and cultural narratives is a misuse of the genre's power. White artists have always been welcomed in hip-hop. Eminem, Beastie Boys, Mac Miller, many have been embraced and respected. But there's a difference between participating in the culture and claiming ownership of it. The issue isn't about race alone, it's about respect. If you acknowledge hip-hop's origins, contribute without trying to rewrite its history, and recognize the struggle behind it, then you're engaging with the culture authentically. If you ignore all of that and use it for clout, then you're no different from the exploiters of the past. Kendrick Lamar's recent track Not Like Us serves as a reminder of this very discussion. Culture vultures, whether white or black, are called out when they exploit hip-hop for personal gain. As Sauce Money said, culture vultures ain't always white. It's about preserving something that has always been more than just music. It's a movement, a history, a legacy. Guests can be welcomed long as they respect the house they're in. Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you on the next video.